Hello and welcome once again, fellow vinyl aficionados. This is Racers Vinyl Fast 5, and this is episode number 28. Hey, everybody. Episode 28. That's pretty awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody that's been watching, and I appreciate anybody that... I can't say the word appreciate. Should I edit that? Nah, I'll just leave it in. Appreciate. There we go. I appreciate all of the new followers and viewers as well. One of which is Randall Weaver of Randall Weaver, and I will put the link to Randall's page where links go. You know where they go. I'm not going to point down there. I'm not going to do it, damn it. Anyway, Randall suggested bin number, what did we go with today? Oh yeah, bin number 5, album number 9. And if you're playing along on Monday, because this is now Wednesday, and yes, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays now for the Vinyl Fast 5. We also started off with a Beatles album, so if you want to see Beatles, know that it is bin number 5, because they take up the whole bin. So there you go. Anyway, for those of you that are new, here's how it works. Someone picks a number between 1 and 48, because I've got 48 bins. Then they pick a number between 1 and 30, because in each of those bins, there's around 30 albums. There's actually a lot more in some of them, and about 30 in some of them. But anyway, I digress. And I ramble, because I am a rambling man. I take that album and then I find 4 other ones that have something in common with that first one. It could be on the cover, it could be on the back cover, it could be in the gatefold, it could be the producer, it could be one of the songwriters, it could be one of the songs, it could be the album title, it could be the band. Lots of different things and or a combination of. And then if you choose to, in the comments, let me know your guess what you think it is that ties these 5 albums together. And let me know your bin number and your album numbers, because if I'm doing these 3 days a week now, I'm going to need some bin numbers and some album numbers. So there you go. All right. Between 1 and 48, and then a second number between 1 and 30. We'll leave it at that. Okay. So without further ado, again, bin 5, album number 9, suggested by Randall Weaver, happens to be a little more bug music. Again, if you were watching on Monday, it was also a Beatles album. So bin 5 is the Beatles in this establishment. Should we call it an establishment? No. This happens to be Beatles 6, which is, ironically, their 7th album released in Canada and the United States. It's good marketing, boys. Like they had a market. Didn't matter. Here's an album. Okay, everybody in the world buy it. Great, thanks. Anyway, Beatles 6. So there you go. There is the front. I didn't take it out. There is the back, because again, it could be something on the front, could be something on the back, could be the title of the album, could be something on the album cover, and yeah, there you go. Okay, enough screwing around. There's number 1. Number 2 is Maroon 5. Yeah, there you go. It's Maroon 5, and I believe it's self-titled. Let me check. Because I'm not super familiar with these guys. I know What's His Lips, but beyond that, I'm not super familiar with them. But I bought a collection a little bit ago, and they were in there. So there's this one. There's the inside. It's a gatefold. There is the back, and there is the front once again. So Maroon 5, and that is self-titled. That's album number 2. What ties them all together? What do you think so far? Then there is this little-known band. I know I say that every time that it's a massive band, and it's a stupid joke, and I'll stop saying it. Probably won't. But anyway, Led Zeppelin 2. Not the good copy, but a good copy. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, there's the front. There is the back. It's pretty plain on the old back, isn't it? But there is that. And actually, and again, I think I say this more often than I should. It could be the gatefold. It's not, but, you know, this happens to have a gatefold as well. And I think the first 2 did as well. No, the Beatles didn't, but the second one did. Anyway, it's not a gatefold. It's not the gatefold, but I shall move on. There is number 3. Number 4, great Canadian band out of Eastern Canada. I've seen them a number of times, including last year at Ottawa's Blues Fest. And this is Billy Talent 3. They're just good. It's good rock and roll, little punky, little new wave. Yeah, I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know the right way to describe Billy Talent other than good. And I say that about a lot of bands because you just got to listen. And if you trust me, have a listen. Go check it out on YouTube. Find it where you find non-physical to start with and listen to it. And if you like it, you like it, because they don't stray very far from their sound. They've got a pretty distinctive sound. They do change it up a little bit. But anyway, there is the front, Billy Talent 3, and there is the back. All right, one to go. And it is a band from California. Were they California? I'm pretty sure they were. I don't know. Dave sang about a lot of California girls, so maybe they weren't from California. I don't friggin' know at this point. Van Halen, 1984. There you go. And it's not Babies, and it's not Smoking, because this one has been on a Fast Five before when it was everybody on the cover had a dart in their hand. That is not the case this time. There is the front. There is the back with the glare. Good job, Joe. Anyway, there's the front again. There's the back. Van Halen, 1984. Answers coming up. I don't think I said I'm going to give you the answer. I don't remember if I did. Anyway, if you're new, I'm going to give you the answer, but I'm going to do a spoiler alert. So there you go. Billy Talent 3. There is the front. There is the back. Led Zeppelin 2. Get rid of that. There is the front. There is the back. And Maroon 5. There is the front. There is the back. There's what's his name right there. Beatles 6. The 7th album put out in the United States and Canada. There's the front, there's the back. All right, so going to give you the answer here in a second. So if you would like to play along, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, what the answer is, and let me know your bin number, your album number, and I will get to them in a future Vinyl Fast 5. For everybody else that's sticking around, okay, spoiler alert. All right, spoiler alert time. So, did you figure it out? Pretty straightforward today, with a little bit of a curveball in there. Curveball. Baseball season's coming up. I just like the term curveball. Beatles was, again, suggested by Randall Weaver, and Randall Weaver's page will be linked below. Please check it out where links go. And it was bin number 5, album number 9, and it happens to be Beatles 6, with a Roman numeral 6. We're going Roman numerals. That's right. You probably got this one. But maybe not. But anyway, there's Roman numeral 6. The reason why I say probably not, the reason why I say maybe not, I'll give you maybe not, because Van Halen's a little tricky. The rest are pretty straightforward, because there's a big-ass V, which is a 5, Maroon 5. There you go. Look, it's what's his name? Okay, I'm done. And could have used a couple of Led Zeppelins, but I chose Led Zeppelin 2 because there is the Roman numerals on the cover. Yeah, Led Zeppelin 2. All right, there's that one. Roman numerals. Now, this is a bit of a stretch, but I can't make them super easy for you guys. I got to give you a little bit of a challenge, right? You know. Again, I'm doing Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I was going to go every day, but that's too much, I think. You guys will get sick and tired of seeing me. That's too much. You got Wordle to do every day. You can do this Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay. Please enjoy beverage. Thanks. Thirsty today. Not sure what the deal is. Anyway, Billy Talent 3. So, are those the standard Roman numeral type things? Arguably. But there are 3 of them. There you go. Billy Talent 3. Good album. Great album, actually. Really good. And last but not least, and this was the one that might have messed with you a little bit, because it is Van Halen 1984, and there is a big 1984, well, upside down and on the back. But let me get in close here and not have glare on it. There you go. There are your Roman numerals, which, you know what? Represent 1984. Wow, blow my mind. Anyway, there you go. So, Van Halen 1984 with 1984 in the Roman numerals, etc. So there you go. That's your Fast Five for today. That's what ties them all together. Again, thanks very much, Randall Weaver, for suggesting bin number 5, album number 9. That's 2 Beatles albums in a row. And if you want to mess with me, you just keep picking bin 5. But don't, because, every once in a while is okay, but not every time, right? There you go. So, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, tune in. Tuesday nights, live. Hey, I saw those guys. We talk about concerts. Come and join the stream. Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. bastard. Okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. Thanks for playing along, guys. Have a great Wednesday. See you Friday.